Apart, big toes together, stretch those hands out, settle the forehead onto the mat, and just begin to come into some deep breath. Press back into the hips, reach those fingertips forward and spread the fingers out so there's a good bit of distance in between each one. Starting to settle into the breath. Breathing in through the nose. And allowing the breath to come out gently through the mouth. And then on this next inhale, breathing in through the nose. Sealing off the lips and allowing the breath to come out through the nose, keeping the heat and the moisture of the breath in the mouth and in the body. Take another deep breath in and exhale, slowly pull up to all fours positioning. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, spin the biceps forward, hips over knees. Inhale, arch the back, send the chest through the arms, long breath in. Exhale, belly pulls up and under, chin to the chest, stay here. Gently give some motion to this pose, maybe giving the head some sways, ear to bicep, opposite ear to bicep, maybe the hips move gently, just finding some small motions here. Find your way back to center. Inhale, arch the back, send the chest through the arms, spin those biceps, stay here. And again, we give some gentle sways and gentle motions here in this pose. And then back to center. Exhale, pull the belly up and under. And inhale again to cow pose. And then from here, we just walk our hands gently forward, bend the toes, and press in to downward facing dog. First one of our practice today, so we'll make it nice and gentle, feeling free to bend the knees back and forth, pedal out the feet, shaking the head, some yeses, some nos, just giving some energy into this pose. Inhale, pull forward, high push-up position, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Tuck under the tail, squeeze the quads back, heels go back, crown of the head forward. Long inhale, exhale, back, downward facing dog. Again, motion through the body. Pull forward, high push-up position, strengthen the upper body. Long breath in and exhale, downward facing dog. This time heels lift and then exhale, draw them down to the ground. Heels lift, coming up onto your tippy toes, and then exhale, draw them back to the ground. One more time, heels lift, then bend the knees, look in between the hands, and just gently step your feet forward. Inhale, we come to a halfway lift, pressing hands into the thigh bones or shins if it's there for you. And then exhale, fold completely forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, back to halfway lift, hands press strong in the legs. Exhale, fold completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide the hands up to the hips and flat back all the way up to standing. Take a long breath in, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. Heels of the hands press together, elbows draw up. Long breath in, squeeze the glutes and reach the chest up. And then exhale, swan dive completely forward. Halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high push-up position. Stay in here, breath in, Crown of the head forward, heel bones back, long breath in. Drop the knees, and then drop the body. Lift the body, lift the knees. Drop and lower, lift and lift. One more time, drop, lower, and then just roll up to a very gentle cobra. Draw the shoulders down, and then release all the way down to the ground. Gentle cobra, we lift, squeeze, and release. And then another cobra, this time full. Straighten through the arms, open up, and then press back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look in between the hands and step there. Halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to standing. Squeeze the glutes, raise the arms, open the heart, and exhale, fold entirely forward. Halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, since we haven't done upward yet, if you want to stick with cobra. If you're in upward facing dog, squeeze those thighs back, elevate the quads, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out, feeling free to continue to give movement to this pose. One more inhale, raise the heels, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step in between. Halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing, long inhale. Exhale, shift those hips back for Utkatasana. Strengthen this pose. Inhale, raise the heart. Exhale, draw the hips down. Inhale, lift the chest. Hands are wherever feel comfortable for you in this pose. Making sure that they support strong pose. So hands can be up, goalpost, reaching or forward. Settle those hips further down, making sure the heart is elevated. Long breath in, and exhale, fold. Halfway lift, and hands to the earth. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, heels lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float immediately forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up to standing, breath in. Exhale, sink down Utkatasana even deeper than the last. Long inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, right leg lifts behind you. Building up the strength in the back of the legs. Flexed foot, breath in. Exhale, pull forward, knee into the nose. Stay here. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, pull forward, right knee, right tricep. Three-legged dog again. And exhale, pull forward, right knee, left tricep. Bring it back to center. Gently step that foot through. Drop the knee in the back, left hand down, right hand on the thigh bone. Look behind you and twist. Left hand reaches up and then come back for a halfway bind. Pushing the energy of the legs forward, but the upper body back. Gazing over the shoulder. Breathing in, strong breath. Exhale. On your next inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale it down. Pick up the foot in the back, the knee. Heel drops to the ground. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. Reach them back. Reach them down again. Tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, reach them up. Pull them back. And reach them back down again. One more time. Long inhale, fingertips move forward. Exhale, draw back. This time, sweep up, full warrior one. Square the hips to the front of the room, moving the right hip back, left hip forward. Energy shifting into that front leg. Press through the outer edge of the back foot. Breathing strong. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingertips, open the heart, and then tuck under, chin to the chest, humble warrior. So moving that energy forward, hands come up off of the thigh bones, breathing strong. Release the bind, inhale, sweep up, exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high push-up, chaturanga low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Press back into the hips, and breathe. Feet together to touch. Left leg lifts up behind you, strength through both legs. Flex the left foot, long inhale. As you exhale, pull forward, knee into the nose. Gather up the strength in the upper body. Inhale, three-legged dog, extend back. Exhale, pull forward and open first. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift, extend back. Exhale, pull forward and twist. Left to right, stay. Twist back to center. Gently step that foot forward. Drop the knee in the back. Plant the right hand, reach the left hand to the thigh bone, and coax that left shoulder back. Energy of the legs moves forward. Inhale, left arm up, and then exhale it back. Gaze goes over the left shoulder, twisting, detoxifying, breathing. Inhale, left hand up again. Exhale, bring that hand to the ground. Pick up the knee in the back. Place the heel of that foot on the ground. Inhale, reach those fingertips forward. Exhale, slide them back. Hands back to the ground. Press through the outer edge of the back foot, getting stronger in these legs. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Exhale, reach them back with energy. Hands back to the ground. Inhale, raise. Exhale, pull. And this time sweep all the way up to standing. Long inhale, settle into the hips. Draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. Energy into that left leg. Breathe. Another breath in, and exhale, bring the hands behind you, open the heart, and humble warrior. Raise those hands off of the hips. Release the bind, inhale, reach up, one full breath, and then exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, high push-up, chaturanga down, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step or float in between the hands. Halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Utkatasana, full breath in, we reach. Exhale, fold. halfway lift. Heart opens. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Right foot steps. Warrior one. One full breath this time. Exhale, release. Step back, high to low. Inhale, upward. And exhale, downward. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Through the fingertips we reach. Hands to the mat. Step back, high to low. Inhale, upward. And exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog, your call. In child's pose, I want you to remember that you can always come back to this pose. Whether or not I cue it, it is always here for you to take at any moment of your practice that you just need some breath. If we're in downward facing dog, heels elevate, long inhale, and exhale, bend the knees, step or float in between the hands. Halfway lift, exhale, fold, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Settle those hips down, and then lift that right leg up, not coming out of that left leg. We're still pushing the energy back, bending through the left knee, and then just take that right leg up, not on the knee, but right above it onto the thigh. Flex that foot, hands to heart center, and settle the energy backwards. We'll stay here and breathe. If it's there for you, you can lower the elbows to that thigh bone, or you can stay lifted. Find what works for you. Most important is that you're just fueling your breath, fueling the pose with that breath. From here, inhale, sweep up to standing, right leg is lifted, and then just kick it back for airplane pose. So in airplane pose, our hips are square to the ground. You can flex that rear foot or point it, your call. Palms are facing back and down, like the wings of an airplane. And then start to bend into that left knee, and then reach back with that right foot. And then find your way into crescent. So in crescent lunge, that left knee is pushing forward, right leg is back. Pull the knee like it's a bow and arrow, and we're pulling the string back strong. Reach those fingertips up, gather the breath. Exhale, shift forward. Hands to heart center, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow to the left thigh bone. Top hand presses into the bottom. If you need to, you can drop the knee in the back and just work on the twist in the upper body and the deepening of the legs. If it's there for you, stay with strength and breathe. You can split the palms or keep the hands in a bind. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath in, and exhale, drop the knee to the ground and just walk the hands back. Flex that left foot and get that leg very, very straight. Bring your hands forward, and if you can touch your toes without bending the knee, then go ahead. But if you need to bend to catch hold, then it takes away from the stretch. So don't do that. Keep that leg straight and just move those hands forward every time you exhale. Start to bring that foot back down, hands to the ground, pick up the knee in the back, and long step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach all the way up through the fingertips, long breath in, and exhale, hands to heart center. Long breath in again, and exhale, shift back, Utkatasana. We'll stay here for a moment, building the pose. And then when it's there for you, keep the right leg exactly how it is. Lift that left leg, flex the foot, stay strong. And then just place that left leg over the right, not on the knee but above it. Settle the hips and find what works for you with the depth of this pose. If you can move deeper into it, feel free. If you want to work on the heart opening, that's fine too. Long breath. Exhale, fullest expression, and then inhale, sweep out of there. Bring that left knee up with you, and then shift that leg back as you move your body down. Whoa, balance is off today. And airplane pose. Palms facing down, reach through the fingertips, crown of the head forward, heel bone presses back. Lengthen the spine, strengthen that right leg. And then slowly bend that knee, and then the left toes find the back of the mat. And we sink into crescent lunge. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sink and breathe. Left leg, pull that knee back. Breath in. And exhale, we twist. And again, if you need to, drop that knee in the back. Feel free to do so. And just work on the energy pushing forward instead. If it's there for you to stay elevated, do so. And then you can split the palms as well. One more breath in, and then exhale. Just drop the knee in the back. Begin to walk the hands and flex the foot. Hamstring stretch. Also calf and Achilles tendon. Again, keeping strong. Don't bend the knee to get to the toe. Lengthen through the muscles. Long breath in. And exhale. And then this time, come all the way up to standing from your knees up. Tuck that other leg behind you. Long inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And then bring them behind. You can take two fists into the lower back, or you can bring the hands up behind you, whatever works for you. Flex the feet, and we're going to go into a camel pose. Squeezing the glutes is very important here, and we're just going to reach the chest up as we reach back. If that doesn't feel good, you can just switch back and forth between the hands and just lowering back and lifting back up. Find what works for you in this pose and just breathe through it. Release camel. Take a long inhale and exhale, hands to the earth. We'll counter pose in downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step or float in between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, sweep up, long inhale. Exhale, fold completely forward. Halfway lift, hands to the earth, step back, high push-up, chaturanga low push-up, inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, long inhale, and exhale, warrior two. The first one of our practice today, so let's just stay here for a moment. Heel to arch alignment, Sink deep into that right leg. Gaze can be either over the 2 peace fingers to the front or to the side, whatever feels better for you. And breathe. Flip the front wrist, stay deep in the right leg. Long inhale, reverse the warrior. Then exhale, forearm to the thigh bone, extended side angle. Light on this right leg. We don't want to put all of our energy forward and scrunch into the shoulder. Keep it strong, open heart, and forearm is just ever so slightly dropping down onto that right thigh bone, just coaxing that knee open. Left arm can be up, over the head, or behind for a half bind. If it's there for you, reach those right fingertips forward. 1 breath in. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, reverse the warrior, and then straighten that right leg. Hands come to parallel. Slide the body forward, keeping length and strength in those legs, and then release into triangle. With triangle, both legs are straight. Heels are coming in, pressing the energy forward, and left arm just reaches up behind you, making yourself as small up and down as possible, or front to back rather. Imagine yourself as a piece of toast going into a toaster. That's how straight up and down you are. Long breath in. Exhale, breathing into the depths of this pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front wrist, reverse the warrior, and then hands to the earth. Step back, high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg steps, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Left knee opens, right hip pulls back. Sink deep and breathe into this pose. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lift the palm up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And then exhale, forearm to the thigh bone, extended side angle. Gently coaxing that left knee away from the midline. Working the gaze past the right shoulder. If it's there for you, left hand reaches forward, energy pushes, long inhale, stay for the exhale, and then inhale, reverse the warrior, and straighten that left leg. Hands come to parallel, and slide forward, and release into triangle pose. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front wrist, reverse the warrior, and then hands to the earth. Step back, high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Pull forward, high push-up, leading with the right forearm plank. Hold this forearm plank. Crown of the head forward, heel bones back. Strength in the body, strength in the breath. Heels to the right, toes to the left, side plank and stay. 10 pulses up with the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay, and if it's there for you, tree pose that left foot. Inhale and exhale, forearm plank. Leading with the right, high push-up position. 1 full push-up. Lift back up. Leading with the left, forearm plank and hold. Heels to the left, toes to the right, side plank. Ten pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it's there for you, tree pose. Inhale, bring it down, leading with the left, high push-up position. 1 full push-up and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts behind you. Pull forward, knee into the nose. Gently bring that foot forward. Inhale, lengthen the heart. And then exhale, come down to pigeon pose. With pigeon pose, it's important that the forehead is resting upon something. It can be 2 balled up fists. It can be forearm. It can be mat. Just make sure it's something so we allow the energy in the neck to just completely release. Come to a straight arm, long breath in, bend the knee in the back, and either or, whichever hand you want to, reach it back. If you can touch upon the toes, pull them forward. If you can't, that's fine, just stay here with breath. Long inhale. And exhale, release, hands to the mat. Downward facing dog, the last one of our practice. Left leg lifts up. Pull forward, knee into the nose, and drape it across. Long inhale, lengthen the heart, and then exhale, back down. Come up on an inhale to straight arm, bend that knee, and reach back if it's there for you. Open the heart for a nice belly back bend. Release that foot down behind you. Settle down onto the hip bones. From here, I will say namaste and thank you all so much. And if you'd like to, lay down onto the on your back.